Bonjour! Bonjour!
No.
Time for bladder check. Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
Hello, hi, I'm Laura. I'm gonna watch Attack on Titan Season 1, Episode 10. Today I'm gonna watch 4 episodes. That's gonna be so great. Stay with me just for some minutes, even if you're not watching the full intro, just because I want to tell you two things. First one, I'm fighting hard for these videos of Attack on Titan, really hard. I'm watching also right now Death Note on my channel, and I have to fight hard also for this one, and even more than for regular shows, you know, regular US shows and stuff like that. I think that it's really because of the owners of these animes and animes in general. I think that they are not doing fair use rules and stuff like that with the reactors. So just know that all of the reactors that you are watching and who are reacting to animes, they have to fight hard for these videos. And I'm telling you all of that just so you know that the version of the videos that you are watching on YouTube, it's not the one that I wanted you guys to watch. I have to read it a lot. Usually I have to read it like 7 or 8 times. That's a lot. That's really a lot. And for some episodes, like the episode 5, if I remember that correctly, I had to read it like 12 times, something like that. It's insane. So I'm telling you that so you can understand why sometimes, you know, the reaction part is shorter. It's not my fault, and also so you can remember that maybe if sometimes the videos are getting blocked, even if they are already published, that's not my fault neither. So I'm putting that at the beginning of the intro. Remember that I have a Patreon on which you can have the episodes earlier. You have 2 episodes of advance, and also with an extended or a full action part, like the real thing that I wanted you guys to see since the beginning, you know. So if you are frustrated by what you are watching on YouTube, just know that it's not my fault and that you have this option if you prefer. And the other things that I wanted you guys to hear during this intro is the fact that I saw during the editing of the last episode that I missed one thing during the memories that Eren had with his dad, and I want to talk about it during this intro. So, his dad, he put something into him to erase some memories that Eren had. He knows about Eren's power. He thinks that this power can be useful at some point. He thinks that to save Mikasa, to save Armin, to save all of the others, he has to control this power, to use this power. And he said also that Eren, he has to go to the secret basement to understand everything, to have all of the truth. That to see the key of that secret basement, it was gonna be a good way for Eren to remember a lot of things. And the other thing that he said, which is bothering me, intriguing me, it's the fact that he said that I don't remember the verb, but he said their memories. Stuff, when you're gonna remember stuff, you're gonna remember their memories. Their. He didn't say your memories, he didn't say some memories, he said their memories. We're talking about who right there? Not only one person, several persons, you're gonna remember their memories. His dad was crying during that memory. His dad thought, you know, the way that he was acting, it was almost like he thought that he was forced to erase Eren's memories. You know that I have a theory since a long time now. The fact that his dad made experiences on him, and also that other theories, and the fact that the Titans, because of the fact that they have no sexual things, they are created by 2 options: someone or group of person, or mystic solution, a god, sort of a god, something like that. At first I was like, I have to go on the mystic way, path, because of the fact that We are talking about titans, we're talking about a titan which can come with a thunder, like, come on, it has to be the mystic solution. Now that I have this thing about his dad and all, and now that I know that Eren is a titan, you know, during the editing I was thinking of it a lot and I was like, why are you not mixing everything together? In fact, all of these series, maybe they are working together since the beginning. And I said it even during the last review that maybe some titans, like the clever titans, like the colossal titan, the armored also, I think, titan, these ones, maybe they are like Eren. Maybe at the beginning there were humans, maybe they are humans who transform themselves. I want to mix this theory that I have about Eren with this theory that I have about the titans and how they are created. Maybe I can have a solution, in fact, like maybe Eren's dad and other people, because of that, their memories, you know. Maybe Eren's dad and other persons that are still creating the titans, or they created them before. They created the titans. They created also these clever titans like Eren, some that can transform themselves and come back to the human form, you know, when the other ones, the first titans, once they are transformed forever. Like maybe, you know, they did that to human, which can explain why we have young and old titans, you know, so many different titans. Maybe there were the primitive titans, and after that you have the clever titans who can transform themselves into titans and then come back to be humans. But it's people who created that. Eren's dad, Dr. Jaeger, and other persons. And these memories that Dr. Jaeger is talking about, their memories, it could be the memories of these people who created the first titans. How all of these titans were created, the memories of the titans, of the humans who were these titans. I don't have the solution of all of that yet, but I really think that I have to mix my series about Eren, about his dad, and my series about the titans. Now that I know that Eren is a titan, now can be a titan, thinking that some of the clever titans might be like Eren, I have to mix my series together. Do you understand what I mean? Don't tell me in the comments if I'm right or wrong about that, please. And I saw that a lot of you were like, you need a moderator, really, because we don't want you to have any spoiler and stuff like that. So far, with all of the shows that I binge watched, I never had any spoiler, any big spoiler, because, you know, persons who want to tell spoilers, they are stupid. They are really stupid. With just the 2 or 3 first words of their comments, I know that it's gonna be a spoiler, and I know it. I erase the comment, and if they are continuing, I'm blocking them. Really, I don't care at all about blocking persons, erasing comments if I'm suspecting that a spoiler can be into it. I have no issue with that, not at all. So far, you guys, you are nice with me and you didn't say any spoiler on the comments. On the contrary, you know, you are so afraid of me having any spoiler that you know, like, you're so much to be afraid of that, and no one told me any spoilers. Thank you for that. Thank you for continuing to be like that, to not spoil me anything. And remember that I'm reading your comments, I'm reading also when you are sending me tweets and stuff like that. So if you are seeing that someone told me a spoiler on the comment, tweet me something about it. Some of you already did that for some other shows that I binge watched. Come, tell me, oh, someone told a spoiler on that video, be careful about it, the name of that person, it's that. And because of you, thanks to you, I would be able to erase that command and to be sure that I'm not gonna be spoiled by that command. Now I think that Eren, he transformed himself into a titan, into an unfinished titan. Like, it was not the titan that he was at the beginning. I think that right there he transformed himself willingly. So he imagined into his head a big titan like the Colossal Titan, but because of the fact that it's the first time that he's doing it willingly, he's not controlling his power, that's why it's an unfinished Colossal Titan, you know, right there. But for me it's really confirming that the Colossal Titan, it's someone like Eren. And that's why these clever titans, they have a purpose and they are bigger and stuff like that, because the person who transformed him or herself into that Colossal Titan, he had time to control his or her power, and that's why he can be that big, he can be that strong. I'm wondering, you know, when Eren he attacked the Colossal Titan disappeared. If Eren would have managed to touch him right there, you know, he would have killed that person. One of the theories that I have now, that I mixed the theories that I have about Eren and the ones that I have about the Titans, now that I mixed them, I have also a new theory connected to that. For me, Dr. Jaeger maybe is one of these clever Titans, because it disappeared around that time that we had the first attack. It would have been convenient, no? But you know, the fact that he was crying, the fact that he wanted to erase Eren's memories until the good moment and all, I think that his intentions were right, or at least he thought that his intentions were right. He's saying stuff like, Eren, you can save us. Maybe this group of people who created the first primitive titans, and also these new clever titans, maybe they have intentions, purposes that now Eren's dad, you know, Dr. Jaeger, is not sharing. And that's why he made his son like that. Maybe it's a secret thing, you know, because he wants Eren to change that. I don't know. I have a lot of theories, as you can hear. And that's such a long intro. I'm not sorry for that long intro. Like I said at the beginning of this review, if you want to have my Patreon on which you can have the episodes earlier, on Patreon we have 2 episodes of advance, and on Patreon they have an extended or a full reaction part. For the 2 last episodes I put the full reaction part on Patreon, because come on, a lot of things happened during them. I had to. Let's go for this episode. I'm so excited. Answer? I need a lot of answer, you know.
仲間が食い殺されたのに俺は悲しみも憎しみも感じなかったそこ俺じゃなくてよかったって思った俺たちの仕事ってつまりは巨人に食われるまで戦わされ続けるってことなんだろ
That's what we call being desperate.
しっかりしろよお前だけじゃないんだぞみんな恐怖と戦っているんだ
You're a good guy, Marco.
お願いないんで不祥事にしてもらっていいですかこれは確かに必要だったな今でさえこんな状態なのに
Did you hear it?
なぜ一発だけおい煙が壁の中
Are you gonna see? You're impulsive and brave. Mikasa, you're not afraid at all. Reina, Annie, Jan, and Marco. I love the idea. Don't attack. Let him go. You're right there, Eren. What?
その後は凄まじい音と衝撃と熱今僕たちは巨大な骨格の内エレンが私たちを守った大丈夫かお前らこ 感も蒸発する。ダメぞ。
You're not transforming it, you're creating it. And that's why when this titan is dying, you're not dying with it. And that's why right there, being out of it, is dying. Okay, okay, okay.
そこに行けば全てわかるって親父が言ってた。
Yep.
俺がこうなっちまった原因も親父だ。
I think so. Yes, everything is connected. He and or some of his friends made you like that.
俺を俺の家の地下室に大事にしまっていたっていうのか。
Ah,
考えてんだ。
your medicine.
そもそも俺たちを5年もほっといてどこで。
今は他にすべきことがある。
We can agree with that. You didn't see him during the last 5 years.
さっきは無意識に砲弾を防ぐことだけを考えた。だから今度はもっと強力なやつを。さっき巨人どもを蹴散らしたような15メートル級になってやる。
香りもひどいし、呼吸も悪い。
Ah,
体に異常をきたしている。
俺をかばったりなんかしなければお前らは命まで奪われない。
they're gonna come with. It's not even a question.
エレン、私も行く。
ダメだ。
ただし、私が従う必要もない。
Yeah.
いい加減にしろって言ってんだろうが。俺はお前の弟でも子供ではねえぞ。
今のところ、中東兵団が白兵戦を仕掛けてくる気配はない。
Find a way. How do you...
どうしてこんな時に思い出すこんなこと。結局僕は最後まで臆病者以外の何かにはなれなかった。
Stop! Oh,
僕は
my
何
God.
度も2人に助けられたけど、僕が2人を助けたこと、とうとう一度もないままだ。これで
Your loyalty is the best way to pay them back.
どうやって僕も一緒に行くなんてことが言えるんだ。もうこれで3人が揃うこともないだろう。エレン、私は
待てよミカサ。考えは2つあるって言っただ。アルミ、あとはお前の判断に任せる。
He trusts you that much?
アルミンがもしここで俺は脅威じゃないってことを中東兵団に説得できるというならお前を信じてそれに従う。お前ができないと
Can
言
you
え
do
ば
that?
できるかできないか。俺はどっちでもお前の意見を尊重する。
Oh, we love supportive friends, really.
お前ってやばい時ほどどの行動が正解か当てることができただろう。お前がハンネスさんを呼んでくれなかったら俺もミカサも巨人に食われて死んでた。
You saved their lives, Mikasa, she said so.
僕が勝手に自分は無力で足手まといだと2人はそんなこと思ってなかったのに。
アルミ、時間がない。
I'm sorry.
僕に命を預けると言っている2人は僕がこの世で最も信頼している人間だ。必ず説得してみせる。2人は極力抵抗の意志がないことを示してくれ。喋りながらでも考えろ。
It's Armin, come on.
私たちには知り得た情報の全てを開示する意思があります。
命のいい遊びではない。目の前で正体を表しておいて今更ないよ。
証拠は必要ありません。必要ない。大勢の者が彼を見たと聞きました。ならば彼が巨人と戦う姿も見たはずです。
Yes.
巨人が彼に群がっていく姿も
Their enemy, not yours.
この事実だけは動きません。
巨人の見事、そんなバカな。
It's too much, the responsibility of that decision for him. It's too much.
我々を欺くことも可能というわけだ。これ以上奴らの好き
I think that it's the contrary, you know, like...
考えることを放棄してる。考えることが怖いんだ。ミカサ、私はどこに人類復興のためなら心臓を捧げると誓った兵士。彼の持つ巨人の力と残存する兵力が組み合わさればこの街の奪還も不可能ではありません。
The music,
したものを伝えな。予算か。相変わらず図体の俺には小鹿のように繊細な。
Pixies! I knew that you were gonna come back.
お前にはあの者の見事な敬礼が見えんのか。わしはあの者らの話を聞いた方がいい気がする。超絶美女の巨人になら食われてもいいんだがの。
そして生来の変人としても知られている。
That's what we need.
指令の考えは常に常人の理解の外にありますから。
隊長、部隊編成が完了しました。信じてもらえますか。お主自身が確証を得られる以上はとりあえず頭に入れておくといったところだ。
Me with all of the series that I have. Oh, I mean, you made me cry so much. I'm gonna come back to that during the review. You're gonna ask them to retake the city, and after that you're gonna let them go.
破壊された扉を塞ぐということ。エレンの持つ力に現状を打開できる可能性を感じてもらえないかと。もちろん助かりたい一心でしたが。
助かりたい一心。何より信用できる言葉だ。お主は花を塞ぐことができるか。どうでしょうか。今の自分に分かることなんてここにいるみんなとそう変わりがありません。
Try.
ああ、そうじゃの。すまんかった。質問を間違えてしもうたわ。私はやるのかやらんのかどっちだ。
Oh, I'm gonna like you, Pixies. I see you. Oh, cool.
言えません。穴を塞げるかどうかは分かりません。ではやります。
I'm sorry, I need to cry just a little more. Because when Armin said that, I had a lot of emotions coming and I couldn't explain them to you, and I had to switch them, you know, to something else because the action was changing, you know, like Pixies arrived and stuff like that, but the emotions, you know, related to what Armin said, that are still there, they need to come out. I don't know when I'm gonna post this video on Patreon and also on YouTube, but for those of you who are following me on Twitter, you're gonna remember that just yesterday for me, I shared with you some thoughts about mental health and the fact that sometimes for me I have some crises, you know, I'm naming them crises. It's rare for me, you know, to have them because I worked on myself and I know now how to control that kind of feelings, thoughts that I can have sometimes. But I shared with you that, guys, on Twitter, the fact that I had one of these crises, and for me, when I have a crisis like that, it's when I feel alone and I feel like I don't count and I'm useless. It's not right. I know that, you know, my family, my friends and all, I count for them, but during these moments, you know, I forget that and I just have, in general, a really low self-esteem. And during this crisis, it's even worse than that, you know, because I'm just like, you're not worth it, you don't count, like, you're useless and stuff like that. I worked on myself enough to not have this crisis, and when I have them, it's really rare for me, like once a year, when during some rough period of times, it was once a day, you know, that I was feeling like that. But to have Armin during this episode feeling like that and understanding that, I'm sorry. During all of his life, he thought that he was useless, that his friends were better than him and didn't need him at all in their lives, you know. He thought that he was just a coward, just following them, just a viewer, you know, of their lives and stuff like that. And during this episode, he understood that it's not the case and that is useful for them. Better than that is, you know, he's sure of it and he's so sure of it that he's doing that for them, he's defending them because he knows now that he can be useful for them. Because of that, you know, because of these qualities that he has with words and with talking, with his art, and because his loyalty is the best way to repay their friendship and all. And it touched me a lot that Armin understood that during this episode, because of the fact that I shared with you guys these thoughts, you know, yesterday, just yesterday really for me. So it was not so long ago that I have one of these crises, and because at some point I was like Armin, and at some point I understood like Armin that yes, you're useful to your friends, to your family, even if you don't see it. In fact, you're really useful to them. So to have Armin understanding that during this episode, it killed me. I'm sorry, I still need to make it pass. Maybe I need to focus on the information that we had during this episode to think about something else. Armin defended them. No, first, Eren, you did that, but you don't understand why you did it. I think that it was something instinctive. You can transform yourself into a titan through pain, or maybe through something related to your nervous system, you know, because pain is, in fact, your body sending a message to your nervous system. You did it, you transformed yourself, and when you get out of that place, the titan disappeared. So in fact, you're not transforming yourself into a titan, you're creating titans. It's not the same, not at all. And that's why during the last episode, when that titan died, you didn't die with him. That's why right there, getting out of it, it's killing that titan, because you're creating titans and they need you to stay alive, but you don't need them to stay alive. Do you understand what I mean? It's not the same. For me, it's really not the same, you know. He's not a titan, he's creating titans and controlling them from the inside. It's really not the same. For the explanation of the titans, you know, how they are created, by who they are created and all, really not the same. Because if I'm continuing with that theory about the fact that the clever titans, it's not people who are transforming themselves into these titans, they are creating these titans for these occasions. They can create a lot of them. I mean, not a lot like in quantity, but each time a new one, different ones. You're mad at your dad. I didn't think about it, you know, how he was gonna react, you know, remembering that thing with his dad. For me, your dad and or some of his friends, some persons that he knows, did that to you, Eren, made you a titan. No, made you someone who can create a titan. And some other persons are like you, maybe some of them, of these people. I think that these people, they are also at the origin of the primitive titans, you know, the ones, the stupid ones, who just want to kill humans. Was it on purpose, you know, that they created these titans with this objective, you know, with this purpose of killing humans? I'm not sure. Maybe they just wanted to create titans. They didn't know that titans would want to kill humans. They created a lot of them. And for me, they are creating them based on actual humans. maybe they are transforming actual humans in titans, which could explain why they don't have the same size, maybe also why we have young ones, old ones, female, male and stuff like that. In fact, at the beginning it was real humans. We have Pixis back. I'm glad. I knew that he was gonna come back. I already told you so in some intros and reviews of the last episodes, like, where is he? He's supposed to be back. I think that I'm gonna like him. Not only because right there he was on Eren's side, he can be a good ally and stuff like that, but because I have the impression that we are thinking the same. You know, right there, it's okay to trust Eren, Armin and Mikasa, but it's almost like, prove yourself first, you know, prove yourself that you can transform into a titan, that you can be helpful, and after that we'll see if I can do what you want, you know, like releasing you into the nature so you can find a secret basement on a city which was destroyed 5 years ago, and into this secret basement you're gonna find secrets which are waiting for you since 5 years. Like, that's a lot of if, my kid, so prove yourself first and then we'll see. I'm wondering about Jan, Annie, Reiner and Marco. I think they were on the roof during that moment. They heard everything, they saw everything. I'm wondering about what their position is gonna be. I think that they're gonna follow Eren. That was an emotional episode. I didn't expect that it would be that much. I know now that this anime, they can create a lot of action, you know, into each episode, and that with the musics they can bring a lot of emotions and in a short time. They proved it during all of these first episodes, and I'm saying it since a long time now, that really in a short time with the music, with the intensity of the emotions that the characters are expressing, they can really make me emotional really quick. But I didn't expect it for that episode, I don't know why. I have 3 more episodes to watch today. I'm gonna get a tissue, clearly. It's all for you for today, and it's all for me for now, so bye for now. Bye.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine?
Great.